pretty close, and the problem is that it happens far more often than you think. But do you know how this can be avoided? It's easier than you think. All you have to do is look for the signs. What signs? They were all over the place. Let's rewind to see how this can be avoided. When you see an advance warning sign, pay attention because you are approaching a railroad crossing. Pavement markings may also be present. This would be a good time to lower the radio, check behind you, and put your foot over the brake. See that sign? It's called a crossbuck, and it tells you to yield to trains. You might also see a yield sign at the crossing. Yield on the highway means slow down, prepare to stop, and look for traffic before going. It's the same here, just instead of a car, we're dealing with a 12 million pound train. You can avoid real disaster by simply obeying the signs. Here's a good question. Where exactly are you supposed to stop at a railroad crossing? Stop at the white line on the pavement if a train is approaching. If no line is present, then stop no closer than the average car length, which is 15 feet from the nearest rail, or no further than 50 feet away for good sight distance. Now, let's consider how far it takes a train to stop. Here's John, our football player. He's pretty fast. Right, John? Okay, get running, John. As you can see, John is running the length of an entire football field. Now, if he ran across 18 of them, John would be running 1 full mile. Why is that important? Well, besides us having fun trying to wear John out, this 1 mile number also relates to our train. At just 55 miles per hour, it takes the average train at least 1 mile to stop. That's 18 football fields to slow this train down from 55 miles per hour to 0. By the way, it takes John a lot less to stop.
Guys, they're already at the game. Let's go.
Let's go.
Look, now the train's gonna make us late.
Relax, he's too slow. I'll beat the train to the crossing easy.
Try to beat a train to a crossing. Is the risk of being disfigured or losing your life worth the seconds you might save?
Come on, just go already. Just go.
The passing of one train at a crossing can often hide a second train on another track. Be sure when you start across the tracks, there's room on the other side to get completely across. Remember, you need a minimum of a car length, which is 15 feet from the track. So if you don't fit, don't commit.
Oh, I love this song. Girls, turn it up.
You can always rock out, but remember not to zone out. You have to look and listen for the train.
Come on, start. Not again, come on.
Oh, this is so not cool.
Come on, start.
If you ever get stalled on the tracks, immediately leave the vehicle and call the police or the emergency number posted at the crossing. If a train is approaching, move away from the crossing so not to be hit by debris. Your vehicle can always be replaced. You can't.
Okay, let me remind you what can happen if you don't exercise a little caution at a crossing and obey the signs and signals. Remember, every time you approach a railroad crossing, slow down and be prepared to stop. Here, there are no do-overs. Look, listen, and live.